What's going on, you gamers? Today we're back with some more Elden Ring. What we'll be going over today is how you can get your hands on 5 larval tears. These I believe are probably the best locations to get them early-ish, so if you need to respec, stay tuned. That's coming up next. Welcome back all you guys and girls, as always, for all things gaming, for all things Xbox, then why not hit that subscribe and bell icon. I'll bring you all the latest and greatest in content, hints, tips, guides and builds, and just some fun gameplay and reviews of upcoming games as well. But for today I'm here to show you what I believe is very possibly the best, or at least the easiest locations to get to in order to grab those larval tears. Perfect if you're trying to respec your character, or if you're just trying to grab them before you go into New Game Plus. So the first one we're going to be going to will be going for this grace point just at the start, very close to where you start off in the game, and that's the Agil Lake South. From there, just make sure you're heading off in this direction this way, and you almost definitely won't be able to miss this one. So we're going to jump on our trusty steed and just set off on a very short trek, heading for that fella just over there. So literally just chuck a left here and you're going to be jumping over to this zombie, where the same as quite a lot of these, they're actually going to transform into another enemy. And this one's going to turn into an absolutely humongous bear. Now early game these might be quite tough, as with a few of these larval tears they're going to be transforming enemies. So even though quite a few are easy locations, some of them may take a bit of work depending on your gear and what level you are. But as you can see here, once he's beaten, we'll be rewarded with that larval tear. Next up, and headed just over to the right of the map, going all the way over K-Lid to spawn in at this grey site just here, the K-Lid Highway South. Upon spawning in, again, jump on your horse and you're going to want to head off down this direction, this way. Literally just follow it a little ways up the hill, go to the right of this mass of whatever that is, go to the right here and follow it round to the graves. Again you'll be greeted with another zombie right at the very end, and he will transform once again into this thing right here, a huge troll. Take them out in whatever means possible and you'll be rewarded once again with another one of those larval tears. For our third larval tier, we're going to be making it a little bit further up, as if we're heading all the way over to Rare Lucaria, but instead of going up, we're going to chuck a left and we're going to make it to the village of the ofalbanorex. If you don't know how to get here, I have actually got a video on that, so just have a little look on the channel, but I'm guessing a lot of you will probably already have this location. Once you spawn in, just make your way ever so slightly over to the left, and you'll be able to see it glowing. Just there, nice and easy, no fighting or anything involved. Just pick it straight off of that body just there. For our fourth larval tier, we're going to make it slightly further to the right, and this time you're going to want to spawn in at the Boiled Prawn Shack grace point. From there, just make your way over to this location here, where you're probably going to be fighting one of the toughest enemies for this, and that's going to be one of the lobsters that again is going to transform into something else, and this time it's going to be one of the grafted enemies. Head just over in this direction I show here, and you'll want to be looking out for this moving around lobster right here, which is the enemy we're after. Dispose of it in whatever way you want to. I probably went a little bit overboard here, so you won't be able to see the second enemy spawn too well, but trust me, the second one is one of those grafted enemies, so the battle early game can be a little bit difficult. But if you're kitted out, this shouldn't be too much of a problem, or you're going to have to use a bit of tactics. And again, you're going to be rewarded now with that 4th larval tier. Now for the 5th larval tier, it's kind of a 2-parter, and what you're going to want to do, the closest grace point is probably the Gate Town Bridge. From here you're going to spawn in, make your way just over in this direction over to the road, and then go all the way up here and travel to the Artist Shack's grace point. After a short trek of trying to avoid a lot of enemies and just run away on your horse, you're going to make it to the Artist Shack. And you're going to press on that, and it's going to give you a Resurrections painting, which is now going to allow us to get a larval tier from another location. What you're going to need to do is travel all the way up to this right here, behind the Carrier Manor waypoint. I believe you can make it to here a few ways, but probably the easiest is making your way here from Renala's Rise just on the left hand side. But once you're at this location, all you're going to do, again, jump on your horse and just travel slightly down this way, pretty much following the road until you need to just trek off to the right. Make your way past all these gravestones and head in this direction just here. Once you get here, chuck a left and you're going to see the person we're after kind of vaguely sitting on a chair. Once you go to him, and again no fighting involved, he's going to dematerialise and you're going to get yourself the Juvenile Scholar's cap, Juvenile Scholar's robe, and you're going to earn yourself a larval tier. Hopefully that's helped a few of you guys and girls out. As always, 4Things Gaming, 4Things Xbox, take care. I'll see you all next day.